Hello, Trailblazers, and welcome to AI for the People. We're exploring AI frontiers today. It's where, science fiction is becoming reality. We've got quantum leaps, machines that think. This deep dive is your passport to the bleeding edge of AI. Think AI designing drugs in days, quantum algorithms cracking unsolved problems, robots learning like toddlers. It's a lot to cover. So we brought in an expert who can help us understand what's really going on.
Yeah, I'm excited to dive in.
Great. So let's unpack OpenAI's super alignment team and their work. They're trying to teach AI systems human values on a large scale. What's the big deal about that?
Well, this work is crucial for the safe development of AGI, artificial general intelligence, AI that functions at a human level. Imagine a super intelligent AI. That doesn't share our values. Um, that's a potential problem. Teaching AI systems human values is like building a moral compass for AI.
Okay, that makes sense. But how do they teach AI values? It sounds impossible.
Well, it's a complex process involving algorithms and huge data sets. But, imagine training a dog. You use rewards to encourage good behavior. OpenAI is doing something similar, using data to reinforce actions that align with human values, like fairness and safety.
So they're teaching AI to think ethically. That's a huge step, right?
Absolutely. And it's happening alongside other big developments, like IBM's quantum processor. That's changing the game for AI.
Hold on. Quantum processors, quantum machine learning. What does all of this even mean?
Well, it sounds complicated, but it's all about solving problems faster. Imagine you're trying to find the quickest way to get to work. A traditional computer checks each route. One by one, a quantum computer, using the principles of quantum mechanics, can explore all routes at the same time because of something called superposition, where quantum bits exist in multiple states at once. This simultaneous exploration is like having a massive shortcut for AI problem solving.
So quantum computers can speed up AI in areas like drug discovery. That could be revolutionary, right?
Exactly. We could see life-saving drugs, designed in a fraction of the time. But the hardware revolution isn't limited to quantum computing. Intel has developed Loihi. It's a neuromorphic chip that mimics how the human brain learns and grows.
Neuromorphic chips. Break that down for me.
Okay, so think of traditional computer chips as rigid calculators, following instructions step by step. Loihi is more like a network of neurons, adapting to new tasks, learning from experience without reprogramming. If a traditional chip is like a train on a fixed track, Loihi is a car navigating diverse terrain.
So it's learning like us. Does this bring us closer to achieving AGI, that human-level AI we talked about earlier?
It's a step in that direction. Neuromorphic computing could lead to more flexible and intelligent AI. And then there's Neuralink, applying AI directly to the human brain.
They're doing some incredible work, predicting neural patterns, helping people with paralysis control movement, right?
Yes, their technology could allow individuals with paralysis to control prosthetic limbs or even regain control of their own limbs, all through more natural movements.
That's amazing. But connecting AI directly to our brains, it seems like there's a lot to consider there.
You're right, it raises important questions about the relationship between humans and machines and where we draw the lines.
Definitely something to think about. What frontier do you think will change our world the most?
It's hard to choose just one, but the way AI is impacting healthcare, with things like MIT researchers engineering tissue scaffolds using AI, has incredible potential.
Wait, tissue scaffolds. Tell me more about that.
Think about creating custom-made organs, potentially solving organ donation shortages, and eliminating the risk of rejection. This technology could save countless lives.
That's remarkable. AI seems to be pushing boundaries everywhere.
Absolutely. From healthcare to space exploration, AI is changing the way we understand what's possible.
Speaking of space, NASA's AI pilot system allows Mars rovers to choose their own scientific experiments.
It's incredible, isn't it? AI pilot analyzes data in real time, making decisions about which experiments will yield the most valuable scientific results. Think of it as having a brilliant scientist on board the rover, making those crucial decisions.
So it's not just automating tasks, but actually doing science. That's next level.
Right. AI Pilot is revolutionizing space exploration. It can analyze data, prioritize tasks, and ultimately maximize the efficiency of missions like never before.
This really highlights the range of AI's potential impact. From creating organs to exploring Mars, it's mind-blowing.
And we're just getting started. The future of AI is full of possibilities, and it's up to us to explore them responsibly and ethically.
Well said. Now let's shift gears and talk about some of the ethical considerations that are surfacing as AI becomes more advanced.
Sounds good. This is where things get really interesting.
I'm ready. Let's dive in.
The European Union, they're currently kind of wrestling with this question of whether AI systems should be granted a form of legal recognition.
AI rights? That sounds like we're stepping into a science fiction movie.
It does, doesn't it? But as AI becomes more autonomous and capable, it's going to interact with our legal systems in ways we haven't even thought of, let's say. An AI system makes a decision that causes harm. Who's responsible? The AI itself, the developers, or the user? These are complex questions with no easy answers.
So it's more about integrating AI into existing legal frameworks, rather than like giving robots rights, right?
Exactly. It's a very complicated issue. Some argue that giving AI legal recognition is kind of a slippery slope, leading to unintended consequences. Others believe it's necessary for responsible AI development.
It's definitely new territory, and it's not just legal experts who are thinking about these questions. Some leading AI researchers are raising concerns about the potential risks of AGI, that human-level AI we discussed earlier.
Yeah, there was a symposium at MIT recently featuring Bengio, a deep learning pioneer, and Max Tegmark, a physicist and AI researcher, and they were discussing the timeline and potential risks of AGI.
What were some of their key points?
Well, one concern is the possibility of an intelligence explosion. If we create an AI that's smarter than humans, it could theoretically design an even smarter AI, and so on, leading to a rapid and uncontrolled increase in intelligence.
Kind of like opening Pandora's box. We don't know what we'll get.
That's a good analogy. Bengio argued that. We need more research into AI safety now, before it's too late. We have to learn how to align AI systems with human values and ensure they remain under human control.
It seems like we're at a pivotal moment. The decisions we make about AI will have a huge impact on the future.
Absolutely. It's not just about these big existential questions. It's also about AI's everyday impact on our lives, how we work, how we learn, how we interact.
These are questions everyone should be thinking about. But for now, let's get back to some of the incredible ways AI is being used to solve problems in the real world.
Okay. I'm ready to hear about some positive applications.
Let's talk about healthcare. MIT researchers are using AI to engineer tissue scaffolds, which could change how we think about organ transplantation.
Imagine a world where we can create custom organs on demand, eliminating the need for organ donation waiting lists and the risk of rejection. AI-powered bioengineering could save so many lives.
It sounds like something out of a science fiction novel, but it's happening now.
It is remarkable, and AI isn't limited to just healthcare. It's even being used to explore space. Remember that AI pilot system we were talking about?
The one that lets the Mars rovers choose their own scientific experiments?
That's right. It works by analyzing data from the rover's instruments and then deciding which experiments are most likely to yield interesting scientific results.
So AI is doing more than just automating tasks. It's actually contributing to scientific discovery.
Exactly. AI Pilot is making decisions in real time, prioritizing tasks, and maximizing the efficiency of space exploration.
Okay, this is blowing my mind. We've got AI designing organs, exploring Mars, and who knows what else is on the horizon.
It's an exciting time. AI is pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. And as with any powerful technology, we need to be mindful of its ethical implications.
You're right. We can't just celebrate the advancements without considering the potential consequences. It's a lot of responsibility.
It is, but I believe we can rise to the challenge by working together, fostering open dialogue, and ensuring AI is used ethically.
I agree. This isn't just about scientists and engineers. It's about all of us. We need to stay informed and engaged in the conversation about AI's future.
Absolutely. The future of AI is not predetermined. It's something we create together.
Well said. Now let's switch gears and take some questions from our listeners who have been sending in their thoughts and queries about AI.
I always look forward to hearing from our audience. Let's see what's on their minds.
Welcome back to AI for the People. We've been on a whirlwind tour of AI frontiers, from quantum leaps in computing to ethical quandaries surrounding AI rights. Now let's hear from our listeners. They've sent in some fantastic questions.
I'm eager to see what they're thinking about.
Okay, our first question is from Sarah in Seattle. Sarah asks, what frontier do you think will change our world the most in the next decade?
Oh, wow. That's like asking me to predict the future. But if I had to choose, I'd say the convergence of AI and biotechnology has the potential to completely transform our lives.
What do you mean by convergence?
Think personalized medicine, gene editing, organ regeneration. These are all areas where AI is poised to make a huge impact. We're talking about curing diseases, potentially extending lifespans, and maybe even enhancing human capabilities.
That's exciting and a bit intimidating all at the same time.
It is. As with all powerful technologies, we need to ensure these advancements are used ethically and for the benefit of all humankind.
Our next question comes from David in Denver. David asks, With all this talk about AI taking over jobs, are we all going to be out of work soon?
That's a very common concern. It's important to remember that AI is a tool. Like any tool, it can be used for good or bad. The key is not to think of AI as replacing humans, but as augmenting human capabilities.
So it's more about collaboration.
Exactly. AI can handle repetitive tasks, freeing up humans to focus on more creative and strategic work. In many cases, AI will even create new jobs and industries we can't even imagine yet.
That's a reassuring thought. Okay, our final question comes from Maria in Miami. Maria asks, what's the most important thing we can do to make sure AI is used for good? That's a great question to end on.
It is, and I think the answer is simple. Stay engaged. Educate yourselves about AI, talk about the ethical implications with your friends and family, and hold our leaders accountable for making responsible decisions about AI development and deployment.
It's about being active participants in shaping the future of AI.
Absolutely. The future is not something that just happens to us. It's something we create together.
Well said. So to all our listeners, what AI frontier excites or terrifies you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you're ready to join us on the frontier, subscribe and ring that bell, because the future won't wait. Share this episode with someone who's as curious about AI as you are.
Thanks for exploring the unknown with us on AI for the People. Remember, every frontier today is tomorrow's reality.
Stay brave, stay curious, and let's keep pushing boundaries together.